Hey, we're live,
Hi,
allegedly.
I'm Audrey.
Hey, I'm Mike. That was... Look, I said, let's not forget to introduce ourselves, and Audrey did not forget.
I want to get it out there.
Uh-huh.
I wanted the people to know.
Yeah, who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What was that name again?
Audrey.
Good. Nailed it.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody in the chat. It is Friday, and that means it is time for
Friday.
a Friday chat. We got Greg and JD and another different Greg and a Beth and a Carol and a Becky.
A Greg? Is there another one?
Two Gregs,
No,
at least.
Well, hopefully a third will come in.
Maybe so. Christopher, Paul, Michael. That's a solid name there, right there. Lisa and David's here. Hey, David. Hope you're doing well. Ruth and Aries and Elizabeth and Crystal and and Mary. Will. Emil. All right, we got it. Been years since you were this early? Well, you're here now.
You tell the people that things are happening, they come.
Yeah, some people showed up.
Yeah. Sure did.
I don't know. Should we start with that news?
I mean, then the people can leave. Yeah. I mean.
Oh well, we don't want to do it then. We'll save it to the end.
What's that?
Save it to the end.
Oh yes. Okay. No, I know what it is.
It's some stuff, some things.
Just give me a second. You know,
Etceteras.
It's warm in here, so.
It's warm. It's only 80.5.
It's 80.5 in our house.
No, just in this room.
You know what I
The
read?
rest of the house is like 74. Or
They
76.
recommend that you sleep at between 60 and 67 degrees.
Yeah. I've heard that. That's
Just so you know that
it'd be fine, but our AC would really have to be kicking out the jams.
don't. The only time I know that it's ever that cold is the dead of winter, like January.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We keep it around 60 something for winters. Doing as well as you can with that work stuff you dropped in the Discord. Oh, I see. That Papier Plume set is really cool. At the beginning, I thought it was a mixing set. I mean,
I can see how you could think that. Yeah.
You could probably mix it.
I don't know if they. I don't know.
I don't think they say that you can, but they don't say you can't.
They don't say. I mean, no brand says you can't.
Lots of them say you can't.
I mean, they don't.
Or they're like, hey, maybe don't mix these.
Sure, but that's not written anywhere.
Well, I guess that's true.
They just will. It's one of those things that everyone says. But,
well, those horrible base date colors, those are all like, don't mix with anything, for sure.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, also just like, don't buy them, whatever. This is the set they're talking about there. This is the Papier Plume snowball set. We looked at these on the stream last week because I had just gotten them.
Yeah. I assume they're still on sale.
For sale.
I mean, for sale. Yes, not on sale.
Yeah, last time I looked, they were
available.
Anyway. That's the words. Let's go. You want to just kind of looking at a loading screen currently. Man, it's really loading slow.
Yeah.
Woo. Here we go. Snowball party, and you're invited. Okay. Yeah,
Think about what you said.
Still there. It's a snowball party. That's what it said. I just read the screen.
Say it slower.
A snowball.
No.
And you're invited. What's wrong with that? Okay.
Somebody out there got it.
So.
Somebody else has a childlike mind.
I'm just reading that. All right. So those are still up there. $35. You can totally get that set. And
thank you, Christine. I'm not the only one.
Oh. Well, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? I saw snowballing, so I thought that's odd timing, and then I realized you were talking about the frosty treat. Yup. Yeah, not the thing you make outside, but the thing you make in a truck and pour juice on. I don't know.
Man, I was thinking last weekend, because you got that in the mail, that I wanted to go to one of the gas stations and get a slush or an icy. I never really crave those things.
No, I don't either.
But that sounded very good because it's been warm and I don't know. I just worked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could really go for it. Remember
for a Slurpee?
slush puppies?
You know, I never had.
Oh, really? They didn't have those there?
Well, I think the fancy gas station had them or something.
Sure. I'm sure Sheetz has it.
Oh, I don't know. Slush Puppy is like a very particular brand, isn't it? Don't they like sponsor one of the zoos around here or something?
Yes, we had it at the zoo.
Is that Tennessee? No.
Where when we had that?
I don't know. There's some
We
zoo
had
that
it at a zoo.
Yeah.
I do remember that because you got to pick your own flavor. Like
Yeah.
they had all kinds of them.
Yeah, $35 for 5 times 15 mils is pretty reasonable. I think so. It's perfectly good. Old Snoopy snow cone machine. Yup, I've seen those. Like the ones you make at home. You ever have one of those? You remember the Snoopy snow cone maker?
No, I didn't. I don't think.
I didn't have one of those either, but like I had a friend who had one.
Look, I mean, it sounds good until you drink it. I mean, it's sugary colored water. You know,
Yeah.
I get it. It sounded good though.
It's this thing.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
$20 for. You can still buy these? This is available at Target? Well, this is a slightly different one than the usual. It's flashing. Nobody's reviewed it.
Uh-oh. Choking hazard. Small parts not for children under 3.
You can get one for $20. It's got the little a Snoopy grinder.
Oh, you have to grind it, huh?
Yeah, you got to do the grinding yourself. Wow. Okay, this isn't bad actually. $20, like, do I need one of these for $20? I don't know, but I don't not need one for $20. The original one. This is the original one that I remember. Right there. Mm-hmm. They're like the snow would come out. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. But
exactly.
Slightly different presentation. Anyway, Snoopy snow cone grinder. Yeah. Also, let me know if any of you had the snow cones with the gumball in the bottom of the tip. Do you ever remember getting those?
Nope, never.
I had to look them up online. I am not crazy. That's a thing that exists. You'd buy them from like ice cream trucks.
Man, we don't have ice cream trucks anymore. I've not heard.
Well, I've never heard one coming down our streets here, but
funny story.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
And they have they have a little gumball
but no,
down
I
the
don't
bottom.
remember the gumball. But yeah, they weren't bubble gum. They were just like red, white, and blue.
This one has 2 of them.
That's just too much.
They're really doubling up. But yeah, that was the thing. I didn't make that up. It was real. David remembers them. Good.
Well, you guys were both in Texas. That's, yeah.
Well, that's true.
I mean, that could be a regional thing then.
That's true.
When I was in Cambodia, there were always ice cream, like, bicycles where they had, like, coolers of different things, you know? I mean, it's just what they had. And they would always blare music. And I can't remember what song it was.
But it was like...
I told you, yeah.
It was like pop music or something, wasn't it?
No, it was like... the saddest sounding classical piano song.
Really?
It made no sense to me. Why there's like Moonlight Sonata or something like oh my gosh, why are they playing this? This is not enticing anybody to go up to that, you know?
String of Pearls or something like that, yeah. Like ice cream trucks, maybe you put COVID now, gas prices. I mean, maybe, but they've never come to our neighborhood. That's not...
No.
I think there's not enough kids over here to...
I feel like there are a lot of kids in our neighborhood now.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, when we did that thing at Christmas a couple of years ago, we had like the fire truck come through and Santa and stuff. There were a lot of kids out.
Yeah,
but
there were a lot.
I'm not sure that they were from around here. I think maybe they bust them in, like they do for Halloween or something.
Who would have known about it?
I think Paul was telling everybody.
I don't know.
But I don't know,
Chocolate Requiem.
I don't know what that is.
Like the song Requiem.
No, Chocolate Requiem.
I got it. Best ice cream flavor?
Had really janky. Best ice cream favorite was double dipped cone with banana ice cream. Oof. I didn't even know what snow cones were like 15 years ago. You only have good ice creams. Snow cones aren't ice cream.
No.
It's not a thing. They're a whole different situation.
It's a summery drink, fun thing, or a fair or festival sort of thing.
Baseball games is where we always got them.
Baseball games, sure.
Yeah. Any kind of summer ball game situation.
You go into the pool, you get a snow cone afterwards.
Okay.
I know, something like that. Yeah, it wasn't...
Inky Hobbit says, I'm always disturbed the ice cream truck in their neighborhood plays La Cucaracha. Wants to get ice cream from a cockroach.
I mean, at least that's cheerful.
It is,
you know?
yeah. It's a fun little, song, but it's about a cockroach, yeah. Favorite flavor, Trader Joe's horchata. Never had that. Local out of ice cream trucks turn out to be a drug ring. Sick. Best ice cream flavor is black raspberry. That's esoteric.
There was a mint chocolate chip. That's very controversial right there.
Really? No, lots of people like that. That's not weird.
In Korea, like there's whole things, like there are whole episodes of things of people who love mint chocolate, people hate it. Hate it. Like, it's the worst. If there's any ice cream flavor that needs to go, it's that one.
I mean, look, they also don't like peanut butter or whatever, so I don't know.
I don't know if it...
Ice cream truck
Salty
hits the neighborhood
caramel.
next year's, but not yours. Yeah, they're very particular. The Goat Bluebell Chocolate Decadence from the Double O's. Now Maine Black Bear. Do not know.
Yeah.
Do not know. I mean, for ice cream, I'm a Bluebell Neapolitan fan.
Okay, yeah.
I like a little chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Yeah.
This is tangentially similar. But remember back growing up and you would make your own homemade ice cream?
No. We never did that.
Does anyone else remember this?
I mean, your mom's done it here a couple of times. But we didn't have an ice cream maker.
That's the thing. We did all the time. Well, not all the time. In the summer, we do it a few times. But back in the day, you had to get the ice, you had to get the bucket and the salt, and then do the whole thing turn that thing for hours. And everyone had their own time that we had to do it.
Oh, you mean like you took turns?
Yeah, we took turns.
Not like you had your own like recipes, like 17 minutes is on the dot is perfect.
No, nothing like that. But my mom, I'm sure, had like the strawberry recipe, how she wanted it. But
now she's got an electric one. Last time
that's what I was gonna say.
she put it outside because it was so loud.
Does anyone still do a hand cranked ice cream? Or if it's only electric, or people are like, no. I mean, I still think it would be fun to do the hand cranked. Well, I mean, it's work, but then you get something awesome at the very end.
Yeah, a lot of people had those with the salt and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Best of the Neapolitan is vanilla. I don't know. I gotta disagree, Carol. Like I'm glad the Neapolitans are the vanilla's there because it like
vanilla is
like mixes
vanilla.
with other
I wouldn't
things.
say is the best, but you could say it's the best because it is neutral for it's a base for everything.
Yeah, if you get it like at a party, like nobody doesn't like vanilla probably. But really for me it's the strawberry and chocolate. But not
extra,
like I don't mix them together. I like to have them separately, but I like to have them all. I think
that's why you like the Neapolitan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day before electricity, it was manual power, and now you can get electric ones from Amazon. Yeah, absolutely. No, we were just talking about the Snoopy snow cone machine there, Hobbit. We were just doing that. Your dad would crank it for hours, it seemed like. Yeah, that sounds hard. Good vanilla is awesome, but a good vanilla is rarely on a Neapolitan. Yeah, that's why I specified the brand. I like the vanilla from them. It's not their best vanilla. Like, it's not the vanilla bean, which I think is the best.
Yeah, I think
I think it's home-style vanilla, which is very good. When
you actually have the flecks of vanilla bean with actual vanilla, that's going to be best.
Someone said strawberry habanero ice cream was amazing, cold and burned out at the same time.
That would be interesting, yeah.
It sounds like it would be good for, like, once, but I'm not going to, like, eat a tub of it.
Sure. Yeah. The habanero, it would be a good one because it doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It's just adding the heat, and strawberry's still going to come through with it. Yeah.
Sitting on the ice cream maker will always be a favorite summer movie. Sitting on it?
Mm-hmm, yep.
They're like this big.
You're a child.
Well, I guess that's probably true. Like, I don't know. Bluebell homemade vanilla. Yeah, I like that one. It's good. Penn State Creamery is the best in the world. Well, there's that place. What's the one that at NC State? Howling Cow.
Howling Cow.
Howling Cow is super duper good. You can only get it like at NC State and at the carnival.
And there's one store. Like they've opened one thing at the university and one other place now, but they actually
State Fair. That's what I was trying to
at the State Fair. Yeah. They do all the cow raising, and there's lots of big agriculture department. So there's the cow research, and so they do everything about the ice cream to make it the best ice cream. We did a cheese tasting, so they have all this stuff where you can actually go in and get, what was it, a $5 Amazon or Target gift card.
I mean,
it was something like that.
I remember there was some kind of gift card,
and literally you just go in, you sign up for it, you go there at a time, and you sit down, and they give you a bunch of samples of cheese, and you sat at a computer and just described how you felt about them.
Yeah, I forget
but I mean, they were all
you were, like,
good
comparing them or something. I remember there was like a spinny door that would come over. Yeah, the spinning door.
Yep, and they would open a new. Yeah,
they were doing science. It was good.
Yeah, I had no idea that that's
cheese.
And you got cheese.
Yeah, and it's not going to be bad.
No, none of them were bad. They were different. Yeah, they all tasted little different creaminess and things like that.
Get vanilla at Trader Joe's and buy all the number of treats they sell to crunch up and mix in. You call it lazy artisanal. Yeah, we don't have any Trader Joe's anywhere near us. Like, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and stuff like that is all at least half an hour away.
Yeah.
It's too far to go for groceries.
I'll just go to Lidl. It's
it would just get melted
not
by the time we got
quite
back
as
here.
good, but it's so much closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And gas with how the prices are. I'm not going to go that far for Trader Joe's. I'd be spending all my money getting there. Then it's good. I feel like that's what
Go right there.
an old person would say. Like, spend all that money on gas to get there.
Okay.
What? Wow.
You really went into a character there. That was a whole
Yeah.
thing. PSU still offers a 2-week course on how to make it. That's cool. Yeah. All right, so it all went to ice cream for a good 18 minutes. Are we moving on? Or
It came from a pen thing.
no, I know. All right, so let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Sure. Advertised. So y'all know that I have had some ink in the past. More Waterbus has arrived. Whee! I just talked to Mate about this a while ago, and I was like, "Hey, let's do another thing." And then I totally forgot. I was like, "Hey, can we do another run?"
And then you got COVID. Like, it was a whole
And then
thing.
I forgot about it.
Sure.
And then he tagged me on Slack. He was like, "I don't know. We ought to ask Mike about that." So yeah, there's more Waterbus in the house.
Literally in the house.
It's
Yes.
actually in
And
the house.
our house.
I have just boxes of this stuff. So these were just extras.
A few extra,
3,
yeah.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, these are the extra 8.
Yeah.
They found. He said he found more boxes, so he just made the bottles, and he's like, "You want them?" And I'm like, "I mean, you already made them, so
Yeah.
I guess." So I have extra, but this is the vet, so I'm gonna take this vamp for a minute.
So these are the bottles. Yeah, he has more of them, but he's going to come back and we will talk about when he's going to have these available. People are going to want to know about DC and pickups instead of shipping. It's all going to be talked about. And he'll also mention a potential sale on other stuff in the store right there. I can't do it. It's hard. How I'm doing? Well, doing good. I'm looking forward to next weekend, which is going to be really busy. Oh, well, thank you for... Yeah, it's been... I can't remember when I actually started sitting in on the live streams. It started when I would come home from work, and then I would just sit back there on the chair and just project a little bit for a while. So, actually, gonna come sit with us? No, she's not going to. Oh, shipping to Europe. I know what he'll end up doing for all international orders is he'll have, after they actually go live on the website, sending an email, and he'll get the address and then sort of basically do a little mock order to see how much it's going to cost. It will take longer because it's usually just like a first class sort of thing, but yeah, the weather should, I mean, it's probably going to be warm, but as Scott at FC always would say, he's like, it's always 70 degrees in the hotel, which is like, yeah, I'm always sitting in the hotel the whole weekend, so as long as the air conditioning works in the room, that's really the main thing. The latest BTS news. Excited for the DC show. Yeah, I'm excited to see everyone. So this next month I'll have DC and then San Francisco. I don't think Mike will be going to the San Francisco show. And then in September, I don't remember which weekend it is. David will probably be able to tell us when the Dallas Pen Show, but the Dallas Pen Show will be the last one I go to. Do I miss not being at science anymore? No, not really. No. I mean, there are certain aspects. I actually read this article about, you probably heard it on the news potentially, about a scientist that was doing research at the University of Minnesota and falsifying some figures in a paper that was important for Alzheimer's. And that sort of brought up all these memories of writing papers and ethics in science. And I mean, to me, it shocked me because honestly, the most the scientists I know wouldn't even consider doing something like that. It was just shocking. But I could see how it could be done. But again, nobody that I know, we're always wanting to find out answers, not falsifying, just trying to see what the answer is. potentially based on a hypothesis. But yeah, academia is really, really tough, and funding for COVID research obviously has gone up, but just the general trend of getting grants and getting money for things is just so hard. So more stability is good as well. Yeah, pirate ship is how he would ship for the international. They have a specific way that they do it. September 23rd to 24th. Thank you, David. That's a little later than usual, like a week, isn't it? Mike's birthday is on September 10th, so write that down in your planners. We'll be talking about planners later, potentially. And I thought sometimes it was on his birthday weekend, so... Oh, I just got an email about it today. What else? It is the humidity. That's true. When we were in Vegas, it was beautiful. The humidity was so low. My skin was so dry at the same time. I was like, I need to slather up on lotion constantly. Let's see what else. I think Cheerios Waterbus might be nice in it. I have seen some of those images from the Webb telescope. It was awesome. David, were you the one that told me that La Hacienda went out of business or something? Because if they did, I'm going to be so sad. Because I want my usual Tex-Mex. But if they're out of business, I'm going to be very sad. He's really having a conversation. Oh, he had to take Katie to the vet this week. And so now all of our animals have met the new vet. So I was probably talking about that. She has to get a couple of her teeth cleaned. So that's, if anyone's had their pet's teeth cleaned, you know, it's a lot of money. It's so much money. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how she's doing. So he's on the phone for a little while with the vet. So maybe it's not good. We'll have to see.
Fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, teeth cleaning is very expensive. It depends on where you live and your specific vet, but it generally is expensive.
I mean, it's anesthesia, so it's always that's the expensive part, really.
That's really the yeah.
No, they got our blood work back, and they weren't expecting it until next week, so I was not expecting them to call. Yeah. So oh no, I better.
At first, I was like, I have no idea why they're even. I forgot that you took her, and I knew as soon as it came, I was like, oh, that's right, she did go to the vet. Yeah, she's got to get her teeth done. Blood work looks pretty good. Said her thyroid's on the high side of normal, but she's like, I don't know, she seems fine. I don't really want to mess with that right now. But like more still hyper?
A little bit.
Well, she needs it.
She's
I'm sorry, but she was like.
She said high side of normal, so she's like.
Okay, that's good then. Yeah.
She's like, maybe in the future we'll adjust that up just a little bit, but like whatever. Anyway, she's fine.
Man, I had to really. They were helping me carry it down here. It was. Oh yeah. I'm sweating even more now. Whew.
You want to turn on the fan?
Whew. I talked everything about science to that article about the Alzheimer's.
I wasn't gone that long.
Yes, you did. Well, I was talking about the Dallas show, and when that weekend, I said when your birthday is, I said we might talk about planner. Like I had lots of things, and then I talked about her teeth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you were gone for a long time.
Well, remember last time when they did noses work, blood work, and I was like, I had to get like another piece of paper because there were so many things to write down. Those again? Yeah, so our vet she's new. She just like purchased the practice or whatever. I think there might be another couple of vets that are also working there right now too. But anyway, she's extremely thorough in going through blood work, and she tells you like all the things. And so like I'm never exactly sure what's important, so I make a lot of notes. And then she was like said something about like, well, they found a couple of like rod bacteria in the urine or whatever. Urine. And I was like, what does that indicate? And she's like, here's the thing. I was originally a clinical pathologist, and so she's like, look, she's like, they said it was rare. And she seems fine, so I don't think she's got any kind of infection. She has no sign of infection. But then she was like talking about bacteria and like how she was a clinical pathologist. She's like, look, when I have her under for doing the teeth, I'll take another look at that myself and like, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm like, cool. So anyway, I think her like hard science background is what makes her talk so much about all the blood work stuff, which is cool with me. I like,
She's gonna look at both ends.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Normally. you know, when you get all your test results back and they send it to you first now, unless I guess something bad, then I guess they call you. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm always the person that goes and does my own research. I don't expect the doctor to. I'm going to study it, and I'm going to talk to the doctor. I'm going to talk at the doctor and ask him what's going on.
I know. She hits that web on MD, and she's like, Mike, listen to the list of maladies I have.
No. I go to PubMed, which is where you get all the journal articles of the actual doctors and scientists and what they are talking about specifically and in depth. I'm like, what gene happens to, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so, she's going to have a couple of teeth pulled, I think, for painful cat cavities. But anyway, that's the way it goes. But it should be okay. Do your own research. I mean, she's, like, kind of qualified to do science things.
I'm a doctor!
Yeah, she's got a PhD in, like, microbiology and stuff. Audrey is way better equipped than most people to be doing their own stuff. But anyway, we're going to drop a little bit of money on the old
Speaking of, Cheerio Waterbus is back.
So please, for the love of God, buy an ink.
So we can get our teeth taken out.
Like, no fooling, all the profits might go to teeth.
So,
anyways, this will be available on Sunday. I haven't really decided what time. But at some time on Sunday, like, I don't know, what time is a good time to do an ink release? I don't expect it's going to sell out immediately. Like,
you were going to do Monday, and you're like, well, people work.
Yeah, people work on Monday, so I want to make it a little bit easier, and it doesn't matter to me.
There's some people who work on Sunday, so what are you going to do for the people who work on Sunday?
Look, they're the ones with the weird schedule. That's not on me. And I don't work at all right now, so are you taking bets on how fast? I mean, you can. After church... Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I think it's at like, noonish, and then people go and have some food.
But you have to think about we're Eastern, so the people on the West Coast, so you have to consider
I can't think about everything.
I'm just telling you.
There are limited ranges of things that I'm going to account for. I'm not thinking about people who are on third shift.
What?
Sorry,
what
Claire.
What about Glenn in Australia? Think about Glenn, Mike.
Well, so here's the deal with.
I don't have to.
Actually, Glenn
use him as my example of somebody who lives.
All of the non-U.S. folks actually will need to send me an email.
I told somebody asked me.
But I do have access to some fairly inexpensive international shipping. Look, it's pirate
shipping. Yeah, we talked about
like
that.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mentioned that you have a way that's first class. It'll take a little while, but it won't be as expensive.
It took a month to get to New Zealand, but also the person I sent it to was like, "No, that's normal."
I mean, look, they took the Waterbus.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah. Nice. Wow, that was way too aggressive for that. That kind of hurt. Wow,
sorry.
Look at this noise my wrist makes now.
I can't help it. But the guns were out. I couldn't help it.
We got the gun show
I'm
over
sorry.
here. Jeez,
I just finished a 6-week strength training program. I'm very proud. That's my pride.
You did 2 of them.
Well, this is I finished the second one.
Yeah. That's 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So many weeks.
Yeah, it's a lot of weeks.
So no one on the West Coast goes to church. I mean, do a split release like Franklin Christoph does. I don't expect it to sell out. Well, I guess I could do a...
See, now they're making it more difficult.
I don't think... So the reason that Franklin Christoph does it more is because they ship internationally naturally. Because y'all have it like built into your systems. I don't have a system that I can do that. So you just got to send me an email. I just hold some quantity back for possible international orders. Anna already got it. Also, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Can you order it directly from Hungary? Somebody asked, and the answer is I don't know if he has any more.
I don't know.
I know there were a couple of people that he sent it directly to because they contacted him because they were.
But there were people he specifically knew, and it was like...
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe not. But it's fairly low cost for shipping international. It just takes a little time, so...
Unless you live in a place that the postal service is not reliable...
That I can't help you with.
That would have to be more because... but...
Well, this is supposed to be... it ships most places. Yeah. Like, I was looking at the list, and I'm like, that's a lot of places it ships to. And it's got like door-to-door tracking and that sort of thing, which is not super common. So anyway, it seems good. But I will have the Waterbus up. I don't know. I'm just gonna say 2. I think 2.
I was gonna say 3, but
okay, I'll say 3 p.m. Eastern.
Well, we'll say somebody is in California that wants to go to church and it goes to noon, or a little before noon they can eat, and then it's noon, it's 3 here. I don't know. All right. What does everyone think?
I think that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Who cares? It's fun.
Well, that's 3 Eastern time.
Yeah, 3 Eastern. That's the time. The time is 3. 3 is the time. I'm gonna do that. Good for you, Audrey. She works out very, very hard.
What are you talking about?
Somebody was like, Ruth said, "Good for you" on your workout thing. She does this. Caroline Garvan is just an absolute savage.
She's a beast.
And I don't...
I mean that in a nice way.
I don't know how Audrey does this. I did one with you, and I had to tap out early. I mean, I blame COVID fatigue, but like,
Of course, yeah.
And then like 2 days from that, I was like, oh no, I was going to do a lot of yard work that day. And I was just like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
The next day
It was not a leg day, though. Oh, a leg day with Caroline. Whew. I mean, I hope you love a weight training with lots of Bulgarian lunges. I hope you love Bulgarian lunges.
Yeah. I'll find Caroline for people. So
You show the number 30 that I did today. I just finished the last day 30 of exercise.
I'm gonna post it in the old chat. Here's a link to her.
She does have a beginner series that starts with body weight.
Yeah.
So I would recommend, if you do not already have a strength background, starting with those. If you do have, the usual, the lunges, the squats, and, Arnold press, all the usual things and how to stand. And you could probably start with any of them, but if you are really beginning, do body weight.
Do a lot less weight. It's fine. So yeah, that you love Bulgarian lunches. That's good. It's the same thing, right?
I mean, I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I've had a Bulgarian lunch, but I would definitely give it a try.
Yeah, so that's Caroline Garvan. It's free workout stuff. She does weights and
She's
cardio.
Scottish or Irish? She's Irish.
She's English, but she always sounds Irish to me.
She's like on the verge of,
Or maybe she sounds Scottish. I forgot. I haven't listened to her in a little while, honestly. But I was like, is she from? And then it turns out she's like real near to that place where she... Anyway. So her accent is not like what I think of as UK English. Yeah. But, whatever. Bulgarian food's tasty. I believe it. There's Bulgar wheat. Maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. Places are starting to pre-sell the ink vent. Oh, yeah, we're talking about that in just a sec. So, 3 p.m. for Cheerio Waterbus. Here's the other thing about the Cheerio Waterbus. I am going to D.C. Next weekend. Also, so is Audrey.
Yep, mention that.
And I will have a code, which is DC Pickup. I'll put it on the page.
Okay, well, that's good.
I'll put it on the product page. But if you were going to DC and you'd rather just pick up the ink, then you can put in this code DC Pickup, all one word, at checkout.
It helps you. It helps everybody if you can do that.
Yeah, right. So I don't have to. Yeah. I don't have to ship it. You don't have to wait, and you don't have to pay for it. So if you're going to be at DC, just let me know. I can hand it to you.
We'll be getting there. Well,
we're getting there Thursday at some point.
But pick it up Saturday or Friday through Sunday at least.
Sure, whatever. I'll
Thursday,
be there all weekend.
Who knows when
we'll work it out. There probably won't be enough people. Like I've got 2 from the last round that are picking up DC. There won't be so many people I can't deal with meeting up with you. So we'll figure that out. But just let me know on the comments or whatever that you'll be at DC and use that DC pickup thing. And there you go. We'll do that. Otherwise, I'll ship it. It's fine. If Audrey moves to the side, you'll see boxes of shipping stuff. Those are just boxes of boxes and shipping whatnot.
Supplies, yes.
Shipping supplies. I have 2 more rolls of tape in the closet still because I ran out of tape.
We have a system.
Yeah, we have a system. Oh, paper. I need to get some terrible copy paper.
Oh.
Where's my list? I had a list.
We can just stop at Target, wherever.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I just haven't got it yet. Oh, it's in here.
What's the other thing about the store?
What are you talking about? Oh! I thought you meant the store I was going to go to pick up.
No. The online store, which I tried showing again before. It's right there. It worked this time. Before I was having terrible issues. I'm sure everyone at home is laughing.
How about Dallas pickup? I'm not sure if I'm going to Dallas. I'm not going to send stuff with Audrey. That's no good.
And we're flying. Yeah, it's not good.
They're flying, and also like I don't want to put her in the position of like putting out my merch at their table. It's a whole thing, but
drive to shows.
Drive to
main things,
yeah, right. So
sorry.
So that's that deal. Yeah, so I'm also going to put a bunch of other stuff on sale on the store on Sunday. It'll be reduced as marked.
Yeah, depending on
But
what
like,
it is.
I need
Yeah.
to get rid of some stuff that's been sitting around, things that haven't been selling because like shipping is expensive and that kind of thing. I think
Exactly.
mostly. But I'm going to be marking down seriously things like pen rests and that kind of stuff. Other
Stickers,
things.
pens.
Well, I don't know if I'm
No,
mark down
is it
stickers
worth
because
it? Yeah.
it's probably not worth it. Well, I don't know. Maybe there'll be some. Look, I'll put
should.
some discount on a lot of things,
Yeah.
so there'll be that. Pendulate. What is this? Oh, where to find them? Yeah. So if you're talking about the Inkvent calendar, this is a new Inkvent calendar coming out for December, obviously,
Yeah,
of 2022. It's gonna be green this time. It's gonna be green.
Coming October, yes.
Yeah. So.
Did you want me to do the thing like last year or no?
Oh, where you open them all up?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to.
When?
You know, I never watched that video. Still haven't.
How rude! I watch all of your videos. I
Yeah.
do one video on your channel. You can't be bothered to watch it.
Well, the thing was, like,
Wow.
you did a video, and then I didn't want to watch
Wow.
it for at least a month while I was doing
I've
the other
reminded
ones.
you multiple times to watch it.
Yeah, it's just never. I never think about watching the videos on my own channel. I just never do it.
It's just you don't care.
Look,
obviously.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon.
Carol, thank you. I know, right?
Look, I forget. I'm sure it's amazing.
You're on your meds now. You can't use that as an excuse.
I wasn't on my meds last time I thought about
well.
that video. So, anyway, that'll be. You know, you can reserve those now, pre-orders at lots of places. Like all the places are going to have them up, or if they don't have them up now, they will. So.
I mean, that's not cheap, but that's
Well,
worth it.
also.
I mean, that's a lot of ink slot.
There's no discount on this right here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And so street price is usually more like $80 or something like that. It's usually 20% off of whatever that is. So
you're saying wait?
I'm saying like maybe wait.
I
haven't looked at it in any other places. I just clicked on this one because they're the ones that sent out the email. Let's see if True Phase.
David, you're poking.
Uh-oh.
You're poking the bear.
Yeah. I don't remember how to... Oh, True Phase Inc. is what they are. INC. Not INK. Let's see.
See, now I'm chilly. Since you're
I just
back,
can't-
I know. I'm sorry. You turned it on very high.
You have to go for high before you... Well, so none of these have... Oh, you can do a deposit. Interesting.
Interesting. I want the layaway plan, please.
Well, it's not layaway.
I know.
But yeah, that's interesting. You can do a $1 deposit to save one, and then...
Pay it once.
I guess they'll bill you or something? I don't know. That's interesting.
So does that mean you get the whatever price it is when it...
I don't know.
If you
I don't know the answer to that question. I've never
Interesting.
seen that before.
12 ml bottles.
Yeah, same as last time. I actually still have them right here.
Wow. Yep. Yep.
Here's the little bottles. They
Yep.
fit perfectly in this little box.
Yep. Yep.
The 2021 ink vent. What's in the box? Pain. No pen.
Pen.
This is from Ian.
That's nice.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. I just found these. They like got put in a box somewhere. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, those don't need a box.
I put that in there when I was making my video to keep them in a certain order, I think.
No. This was just a box. No, I got this way later, is all I'm saying. It's like,
Well, I
what
had
you
it in a
put
box like that, so I had the...
Oh.
the
Well, you put them
swatch
back in the
cards
calendar
and
for
stuff.
me, so it would have been, yeah.
Well, I
Any
did have
visual.
them in there when I was doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just
well,
like, I hid them in some other box, like they got put away.
Okay.
So yeah, that's coming out. I really like the Diamond Inkvent calendar. It is 25 12 ml bottles. So if you're cool with 5 15 ml bottles for 35, this is a steal. So it's even better. And like, are you going to love all of them? Probably not, but they're fun. So, you know.
Have there been any that you were like, I don't like this. This is a bad ink. Really? Okay.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, there you
I don't
go.
think so.
I mean, there are some that you're like, oh, that's not that. That's common or whatever, which does not mean it's bad, but it's one that is similar to things that you already.
Sure, and most people don't have the kind of ink collection
Well,
that
of
like
course, that's
Anna
true.
or
Yeah.
I have. Oh, I think Anna probably has way more than I do. She's certainly winning at number of brands. Unstoppable brand finder. Oh, she's already gone. But anyway, Anna there in France.
Hi, Scrags.
Is it going to be
you wanna
the larger one again this year?
Is it
Oh, the
gonna
last one is always the big one. Yeah, it says 24 12 ml bottles and a 30 ml bottle. So the last one's a full 30. So, yep. Totes.
Come on, you want to jump up? And
Did
say
you hear?
hi?
Did you hear a thunder somewhere?
She looks like she heard thunder.
She does.
That sounds very silly.
Well, look, she's a silly dog. So there's those. The other thing I was going to talk about was this thing. The new Platinum Limited Edition 10th Anniversary 3776 Century Fountain Pen.
Rolls off the tongue.
Really does. It has the new nib.
Oh, pretty.
$4.95 here at Dromgool's, but also sold out. Oh, wait, are they all sold out?
Yeah.
I can't even click them, so yes. Other places were selling it for the street price of $3.95, and maybe Dromgool's was too, but since it's out of stock, like the sale went away. So I don't know if you can get these anymore. I think I might have waited too long. I didn't even know they were available yet. This person called it Go210, who is sometimes in the chat here, got theirs today. They saw it on Goldspot on like Wednesday. I didn't even know it was out yet.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was one of those like pre-order things. It's like coming soon, but no, it's maybe gone. It does kind of call back the old gathered look for the 3776.
Yeah.
Although not as intense as some of the old gathered ones. Like they had a lot of, like the whole thing top to bottom was gathered. I didn't really like the look of that one so much.
That is a very stylized picture of that nib. It makes it look like it's not even shiny. Not that one, the other one. Yeah.
I think they just have really good soft light in here.
It has to be, yeah.
I mean, you can see where the light source
Because
is.
that's the thing with nibs. You won't get to see all that detail without a huge glare sitting on it.
It's a pain in the butt. I mean, this one's really good too, although, more glare than the other one. Nibs are hard to photograph.
Very hard to photograph.
That's a thing that's for sure. Comes with an ink, I guess? That's fun. So yeah, I might have missed that. I don't think it's a Photoshop filter. Your beard is very tickly, and I don't know why you're putting it on my leg.
She's nervous.
But it tickles. Well, here, come up.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
There we go.
Swag
There.
says hello.
You'd hate that. You'd hate that grip. What grip? It's just a regular old grip. That's the. Oh, you can't see it. Where are you? There we go. That's a regular old like platinum grip, essentially. It's got maybe more of a step than average. Let me look at this. I have a platinum right here.
I took a very cute picture of Scraggles today.
No, that looks like exactly the same grip as usual. So, if you like the regular platinum, you'll like this one probably fine. $500 ink comes with a free
Look
pen.
at that dog snoot right there. Look at it. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Such a silly goose.
Would anyone like me to show the cute picture of Scraggles on my Instagram?
Nobody wants to see that.
Okay, never mind.
Nobody wants to see that. But this is the usual.
This looks like a smiley face right there. It
Kinda
made
does,
me
doesn't it?
laugh. It's right this.
Yeah, it's actually I think the side of an ink bottle that like.
That looks like yeah.
Yeah.
It just needs a nose.
Right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. So yeah, this is the Anderson pen still has it. Nice. Just deny us Scraggles. Oh.
I mean, I said that I would put it on my Instagram if people wanted to see it. You said you didn't want to.
No, show it now. Everybody wants to see it. That was sarcasm. Nobody doesn't want to see Scraggles. Nobody doesn't.
There she is.
She's trying to hide from the camera, but she cannot.
Nope.
What do you think about that? There's a camera on you. Do you hate it? She hates it.
She hates it. But I took pictures of several, and she gave a little bit of a side eye, but it's fine.
The Rocketeer Retros, I think, were, yeah. Atlas is showing it as in stock as well. So. My Anderson Pens link still goes to andersonpens.net.
Yeah.
It gets forwarded, but still. Free shipping. Where that pen, though?
I would have looked up 3776.
Would you?
With anniversary. It's right there.
So I did that on some other sites, and it would not bring me one single result. So I got like scared off of putting the 3776 in
You're
there.
good at lots of internet and computer things, but I'll be if I'm not really good at finding things on the internet.
Look.
That you will sit there like, I'm Googling everything and I cannot find this. And then just 1 minute later, I'll have it for you.
Look at this. I Googled Platinum 3776 at Dromgoals. Literally 0 results. This happened to me at another site too. So I was like, maybe that's just not how these things are entered into any of these databases. And so that's why I didn't do it. It's not because I'm very dumb. It's that I just couldn't make that work. So, there. This was at Goldspot. It's currently out of stock, which is very sad. I have Goldspot credit that I could have used for that, but it's gone. Also, it looks like they're selling it for $100 less than everyone else, because it's $4.95 at Anderson as well. But it does appear that they might have. Oh no, they're out of stock too. It's gone. That's just.
You had to talk about it, didn't you?
It's gone. They don't have it. So. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, Atlas was the other place. I don't think I've ever been to Atlas's website. Atlas Station. No, that's an ad. Oh, well, whatever.
Well, rip money. Going to the ads.
I know. Oh, this is another pin we can talk about here. I'll open that in a new tab. Yep, there it is. Oh, $3.96. They have it for the same price.
Better edge his cart.
Fine and medium. Well, I'd have to pay the whole. I don't have any credit.
Yeah.
Alice has a good website and strong TikTok presence. I don't enjoy the TikToks and like reels that they do at Atlas. I don't
like TikTok at all.
Yeah.
Just anyone's.
Mine's mostly like people dancing and animals, which is fun. But I
have too many other things to keep track of. I just can't add another thing.
Yeah.
I have it downloaded. I might have made an account just to say that I had an account.
Mm-hmm.
I opened that one time with you. Yeah. Never have opened it since. That was years ago too. I'm old, I guess, and I just can't.
Yeah. The algorithm gets trained. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes have great stuff on their clearance section. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I've met them kind of when they got into fountain pen stuff at the Chicago Pen Show. The first time they had a table there. That was a few years ago anyway. But that's when I met them. They were really nice folks. I like them. I like them. 2 different accounts, they get completely different content. Yeah, it's too many accounts. Also, like, I had to make a whole separate email account for TikTok because when I tried to sign in or whatever with one of my other ones, it was like, hey, so TikTok wants to have complete control of your email account and like sending and receiving and like adding contacts. I'm like, absolutely not.
You don't want to send it to a Chinese company
it's
where
like, I don't want to
whatever they can.
I don't want to give any company like, here's complete control of your email account. Like, look, I know Google has it, but also they're the one providing the service. Like, what are you gonna do? But like some random third party thing, and they're like, we'll have control over. I'm like, absolutely not. So I had to make a whole email account. I was like, I'm never doing that again. So yeah, you can if you want this thing, you can still get it in fine and medium. Only comes in 2 sizes, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But they do that a lot of times with these special editions. The nib, I think, is especially of note on this because it's a very different nib than the usual. But this is, I hear, going to be the normal nib coming forward, going forward.
There you go.
So it's supposed to be softer, not quite as soft as their soft nibs, but
in between.
Kind of in between, closer to the soft ones than the not soft ones. Another thing that was on my list to talk about today is this one. These are the Esterbrook Camden Northern Lights pens. Manitoba Blue, Purple Alaska. I don't know what's purple about Alaska, and Icelandic Green. Like these two, maybe there's Northern Lights or something, but like what's Alaska, purple
Alaska?
Alaska?
Which one's the Camden?
The Camden is the one that I have, which is metal and looks like the composition notebook.
That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure that I was thinking that.
Scraggles, it's okay. I'm just going to open this. Take off. Good to see ya.
Yeah, see ya, Claire.
It's in one of these, I'm almost certain. Unless it's not. In which case I can't show it to you. I like the Camden. I think it's a good size. Hopefully they aren't dry like current SF nibs tend to be. Well, Audrey tweaked my. Well, I don't have a soft fine. I have a soft medium, and I didn't like it until Audrey tweaked it. But once she tweaked it, it's a great nib, and I really like it. It was like out of alignment or something was off with it.
I don't remember.
So.
I mean, yes, I did a wonderful job. You're welcome. Yeah.
This is the Camden. This is an all metal pen. Like this is all metal action going on here. It's got Gina's journaler nib on it as well.
Which you can get for an extra $60.
Is that right?
That's what I got a email about it. Maybe not every place, but
yeah, or maybe not on. Or can you get it on this pen? Some places you said.
I think so. In the email, I thought it was implied at least.
Yeah, this doesn't have any of the, like the fancy nibs. Oh, purple's gone.
Wow.
Still got green. These are like a resin version of this pen, which is going to be entirely different. Like it's going to weigh a lot less. I mean, it's not a very heavy pen as it is, but I mean, this will weigh a lot less. I kind of like the green nib and clip is kind of okay on this one. I don't usually like the colored nibs. I don't care for this one, for instance. I don't know why, but
how much is a normal one?
Yeah, here's the other thing about these. They are
curious.
Mad expensive. This is $350. Let's see what the regular Camdens go for.
$195.
Yeah, $195 for the regular ones. I remember them being less expensive than that. I think Esterbrook raised. Oh, that's right.
They did 20%.
Yeah, they raised their prices 20% or something like that. This is one of the original.
See, that one you could get with the journaler.
Yeah, they just don't have
point,
any. Yeah. So like an extra $150, and it's a resin pen, and it's. I don't know why it's an extra $150. That's a lot. That's a big jump. I mean, it's got the nib and the clip and stuff like that, but that's a big jump.
I mean, is resin more expensive than whatever that metal would cost?
Aluminum, probably, or brass. Let's see what this is.
I don't know.
I can't tell what it is. I think I'm going to say it's probably aluminum. Yeah, it's aluminum.
Aluminum with
like a
brass and...
No, I don't think there's any brass.
No,
it's
just
aluminum.
Okay.
It's like diamond cast maybe, and they always mark up diamond cast. Let's see if it actually says. Yeah, it's diamond cast. They always mark up the diamond cast real hard at Esterbrook. Yeah, they always charge a premium. I don't really know why. Like other makers don't. I'm not sure why it is that Esterbrook does, but they do. So yeah, I'm not in love with the price. I think it looks cool, and I mean the green looks pretty cool. I like this one the best probably, but it's not really for me. Not really for me. I think that price is way too high. But maybe there's a reason.
Speaking of things that aren't for you.
Yeah.
There's a new Bennu that came out today as well.
Oh, is there?
It's like the only reason why I remember that it came out is because in the picture it's pomegranate something, and the picture has it on a pomegranate. It was hard. I don't really know exactly what it looks like still, because it was really, it looks like the background, but it was a fancy looking background too.
All right, Drum Goals, I love you guys, but I'm getting off your site because I cannot use your search. It just returns nothing. Bennu.
Yeah, that one. Armenian pomegranate something. Why?
Says the pomegranate is coming out September 30th, Evan believes. You like pomegranates the least? Oh, you like them at least? Yeah, sure, that seems fine.
So I was always looking at it on my phone, so this actually helps me see it more. So it's the flakes, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, it's a flaky material. They've used that flaky material before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the flakes. It's a nice, rich. It's like a fall color. Yeah, that's new as well.
Vodka Rocks, bourbon. Not for me. Scent of Irises? No. Jazz? No. I like jazz. I don't care for that pen. That's okay. It's fine. I don't like the big black cap band. I think it's too much. Too much. Pomegranate, 5 days after Rosh Hashanah. Agree that's hard to see. A nice red and the section matches. Yeah, I don't. This big cap band is too much, and then the section's a different color.
No, I like the pomegranate the best.
And it doesn't have the big cap band.
No.
Well, it has a cap band, but it's a similar color.
No, I like that pen overall. Yeah.
Actually, the section doesn't match, but it isn't the same kind of color, but it's different material.
Flakes and stuff.
Yeah, I like that better than the others. I don't know why it's more expensive than the others. It's got $40 on the rest of these. Well, maybe it's the cap band because they had to make that in a different material. Mm-hmm. Also, it says Bennu on it. It's like filled in a little bit extra work there.
Yeah.
But yeah, 168 seems fine.
Maybe it's real gold flake.
It's not.
Maybe it could be.
Only 300 of them made. Truly unique. Well, I mean, there's 300 of them, so it's not truly unique. Intense color.
Is it fragrant? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. So I don't know. Oh, something about fertility. It represents abundance, fertility, and life. Cool.
Okay.
Have two. Don't like the black grip section. I mean, yeah, stylistically, Bennu is not my jam. It's.
I hope. I mean, how many times have we said there's pen for everybody?
Yeah. I mean, like personally, I hear that they are really, really nice folks, and they seem like good people, just like this style. There have been 2 or 3 that I've seen. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Bennu I would have.
There's again. I do think this one's pretty. I wish I could see it a little bit more with a different background, or see a review of it first. But there's only 300, so you're like,
you're not going to get a review of it.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen.
But yeah, I thought that's one of the ones that I've liked the best out of everything.
Oh, the 9112 comes in all the nib styles now.
Oh, nice.
For $224, which is not bad. I think I paid $200 for my 912.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, ages ago. I got that from Jimmy. That was the Jimmy price.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So this is a pretty good discount.
Yeah.
Does that cover all the nibs?
Yeah.
It does. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Waverly
in
this one. The only problem with these really is that they only come in black and silver.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy, all 12 nibs or whatever, they all look the same.
Yeah.
You got to leave that sticker on.
Yeah, right.
Got to leave the sticker on. Do I have mine handy? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, mine doesn't have the sticker. No sticker for Mike. I don't think mine was new. I think it was used or something, but yeah, no sticker.
I mean, maybe I'll be able to see one at a pen show, but
usually
it could also be sold out because there's only 300 worldwide.
Usually they'll come with a sticker like that. It tells you. Any hoozle. Oh, you mean for like review or whatever?
Yeah, he said you could see one in person by going to a pen show. I'm like, well,
maybe. Yeah, but at 300, like also probably not, because that's got to be spread across all these vendors and all that sort of thing. So, not super lackluster. So, there you go. Esterbrook Camden, 3776.
Carol wants to know what a Waverly nib is.
Who wants to know that?
I said Carol.
Okay. Well, then I'll tell her. Oh, there it is. How did you see it first? Oh, you saw it over on this other side.
No. It was up there the whole time.
Oh. That's as far as we're zooming. All right, so a Waverly nib looks like this. I don't know if you can tell. I need a dark background.
It goes like this.
Yeah, it goes like that.
Not a fude, just like a little bit of...
There you go, to get some contrast.
No, it's still... I couldn't be able to see that.
How about now?
I can't, your hand's in the way, but I'm sure it's helpful now.
Anyway, it sweeps up. So the deal with the Waverly is that it's supposed to be very, very... very accommodating to all kinds of writing angles, because since the tip goes up, no matter which way you go, if you twist your pen or rotate your pen or whatever, it's gonna hit on a spot on that nib.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a way less drastic fude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fudes are way
I know, that's why I use my hand, because that's sort of the easiest way to demonstrate it.
Here's a fude. So that's a fude. Waverly is...
That looks like a bent nib.
I know.
You dropped that.
Oh, you think you can fix this for me?
Yeah.
That was what Jim would always say.
Yeah.
Waverly's probably about halfway in there. About halfway to that.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I wouldn't pay extra for it, but it doesn't appear that you have to pay extra for those, so it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it writes cool. Have a vintage snorkel with a Waverly nib. Is it actually a Waverly nib, or is it what do they call that thing, the Triumph or something like that? I've got a couple like that. Those are different from a Waverly a lot of times. Like, they'll have a little bit of an upturn, but on those old Schaefers, they were solid. So this is like a skinny up, like they just bent the nib a little bit. Yeah. On those old Schaefers, they're actually built up, and that was so because they'd have them as like desk pins at banks, so you could Triumph with Waverly upturn is what they call it. Oh, interesting. So those were like so that you could press on them harder and get them through like carbon copies at a bank without them deforming. You don't want to press on the side on the Pilot ones because they're thin. They won't.
This dog is just sitting here sadly, like she's almost falling asleep. She's like, but I can't fall asleep. I'm standing up.
Do you want to get down? I wish you were just a little bit taller, or would sit up just a little bit higher. Wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller.
Move it down a little bit.
There.
She's like, I really dislike this now.
No, she's not. She doesn't care. She's fine with it.
She got a new collar, or did we already show the new collar? We might have already shown the new collar.
What pen do you have the Fude nib on? Oh, that's just it's a Yovo nib in a Franklin Christoph pen. It's one Audrey made for me. It's super good. I love it. Ugh.
I bent it especially for you.
Yeah, you specially bent that nib for me. It's what does that say? This is me writing out a gripe. 3 hours to upload a 10-minute video at 2 a.m. And you know what? It didn't even finish uploading. I had to, because my computer decided it wanted to try to restart and like give itself updates. It stopped the upload and it never even uploaded.
No.
So that was so annoying. Yeah, I mean it's artisanal because she's an artisan. So the thing about a Waverly or a Fude is that it'll let you have like. Does this have? It might have dried up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know.
No, it's got ink in it.
It's junk.
I haven't used it in a little while, if I'm honest.
Oh well.
There we go. I'll let you get like very, very broad strokes, but also you can go extremely fine with this thing. Actually, this one I think I can turn over.
Yeah, I did it upside down as well.
Yeah, so this will get you everything from this to that, which is neat. This writes really great when it's not, a little bit dried up.
Artisanally bent.
So, yep, pretty great. The Waverly doesn't do that. You're not going to see line variation from a Waverly. That's just not what they're for.
Yeah, that one I think I just did it with an extra fine just so you could get that upside down.
Yeah. That's how an extra fine writes. So, Yeah. Now what ink did I put in there? I really like it.
I don't know. I was wondering too.
I don't know what I put in there, but I dig it.
All your notes, all the ones you used here also look really nice.
Aren't they?
Yeah, those are really cool inks.
So we can talk inks for a second.
Oh, okay.
2023 planners. I want to talk a little bit about planners here soon. Did you say what that ink is? I actually don't know. I have no idea. This is what's it called? Vinta Heritage Brown Pamana. So you get like nice brown color, good shading, and also green sheen.
Green, yeah.
A little bit of smear there.
All of it.
No, I just touched that before it was dry. Yeah, you can see all that on there.
Yeah.
So that's dope. This one right here is Vinta Lock Bay.
Is that the one that I picked? And the other one's the one you picked, or did I pick both those?
I don't know.
I remember watching.
I know you picked this shimmer one. I think I might have picked that one, but maybe not.
I did good.
We did, for sure. Well, this is an interesting ink because
it's mostly shimmer. Is that one?
Well, no, it's got plenty of blue in it. I did this writing sample with it yesterday, and as you can see, it starts out giving me plenty of shimmer up here, and then as it goes, it just turns basically it's just blue. Like it's every once in a while you'll get a hit of shimmer, but
it runs out a little bit.
Writing long form with this thing, even in the nib I have this in is. Which is a 14K Diplomat, which is it's pretty wet. Like there's no problem with it choking off the shimmer. It just stopped giving me shimmer there at some point. So
did you ever like shake it or anything?
I mean, at the beginning,
Maybe,
But I would think it would settle downward if it was.
I know, but I'm just curious if maybe it formed a little chant. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Yeah, who knows?
Wow, that was a big nose yawn.
Yeah, for real. There's Mr. Nose.
Says hello.
Coming through. So anyway, yeah, Lock Bay is pretty cool. I like the color combo. I like the shimmer that's in there.
He's so helpful, isn't he?
I actually wrote this bit down here first, and I think that looks really cool. I like that shimmer combo.
Yeah,
it's neat. But it does kind of just start being a real light blue at some point. So there's that. What's the other ones I did? Oh, this is that. This is a Pannonia that I can't say. It's a Cult Pens
I was
exclusive.
like, why can't you say?
Because I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that's the one
Araveshka or something.
Was on the Cult Pens. Yeah, I used that for a long time to sign cards.
Oh, yeah.
At Franklin Gustav, yeah.
This is Schaefer Bling. And this is Pannonia Draculea. Which you can see, like, sometimes starts off like a pale red and then goes to, like, as that black stuff gets in there.
Isn't there a new color by Robert Oster that is sort of like that? It's like burnt. I don't remember what it's called. Oh. But it is an exclusive. Someone.
Does it have the pigment stuff in it?
I don't know. It just sort of had it as like blood, burnt blood, or something like that. Somebody tell me if I'm crazy. But I could have sworn. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and I thought I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Just say the ink was. Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know. Like, I don't know. I sort of remembered putting Tasha Salvi in there, but it's not turning green, and it ought to on this paper, so it might not be. I don't think it is. I don't know what that is. It's some blue. It looks beautiful, but I don't know what it is. Don't know. I probably didn't write it down either because it's kind of a special use pen, so I don't really worry about it. K-Ross's signature piece of the Honey Bastard.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Another one called Blood Moon. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Two people said Blood Moon, so it must be Blood Moon.
I mean, if you flip a coin on a day of the week, probably Robert has put out a new ink because he loves putting out ink.
I don't know if it's out yet, but
yeah, it might not be.
Maybe it's on his Instagram or something.
Well, I was hoping it would pull up the Instagram here, but it didn't do that. Because I'm bad at Googling, as you've told everyone.
Multiple times, us constantly.
I know, I'm trash. YouTube channel called Middle Eats that uses it fairly often. I don't know what that is. Okay. I've not been looking at...
Here it is.
You found it?
Friends, fountain pens are incredible. Gift arranged in conjunction with Bernardo Gomez. You have to visit his page. First release limited to up 300 bottles.
Things like that. I don't know. I don't think this has the particles in it. I think it's just dark red with sheen. But it does look like it has kind of a black sheen, huh?
Yeah. That's why that's the only thing I've seen of it, and that made me think of Dracula, Blood Moon, that, Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only listed on the website right now.
Well, don't know. Don't know, but maybe. Oh, the other thing I was going to talk about was get a little bit into planners. So I just started, I was talking on one of my fountain pen discords, Stationery Cafe, with somebody about planners, because the new Jabun Techos are available. Well, they're listed or shown. I don't think you can buy them anywhere, including on this page, as far as I can tell. I can't figure out how to buy them. So if I click one of these, which is what I want to get, it just shows you a picture of it.
Huh.
So I don't think...
What's been shown on jet pens yet?
I don't know. I haven't been to jet pens. I just saw this today. I have not had a chance to do that. Okay. This is like right before the stream. Okay. So the new Jabun Techos for 2023 are out. There's the standard, which is what I would get because look at these fun colors on the pages. Yeah. Like, really? That's as big as it gets. You get orange and light blue and kind of a, I don't know, dusty gray situation.
Dusty slate.
Dusty slate. I really like this layout for a weekly view. I think it's a great weekly view. Anderson Pins will show them on the 31st. We'll show what on the 31st? Is there a difference between Jabun? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
They're entirely different companies, different papers, different layouts, different inclusions, very different.
You've had both.
Yeah, I've used both. As I was talking with somebody on the on that Discord, I really kind of wish that they would sort of give me something that's both.
Yeah.
So,
it had. Yeah.
So the problem with the standard is that it doesn't do daily pages.
Yeah.
So in the
Exactly.
you get a bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of inclusions. You get a monthly schedule, which is great. I need a month. I think this is a perfectly good looking month. It's got plenty of room. This is in the A5 slim size, so it's a little bit more narrow than the regular Hobonichis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But plenty of room to write your stuff. I like that the Saturday and Sunday are in a different color. That helps
that
me.
helps for sure.
Visualize this stuff a little bit. And then it starts with Monday, which I like. I like that it has a Monday start. And then you have like a monthly project set of things. You can use this for a habit tracker. There's a million things to use that for.
Yeah.
The other main part is this weekly schedule, which I really need a week at a glance, or else I fall apart. My whole schedule goes to just to trash if I don't have a weekly schedule. But this sort of bunches up the first 6 hours of the day from 0 to 6.
Like who's doing anything?
Right, because who's working? If you're working those hours, this isn't for you. But I don't know, put in like please sleep. This is the Jabun Techo. Oh, the Hobonichi. Yeah, the Hobonichis won't come out until the Hobonichi website will start doing teasers in August, and they'll do teasers up until September, which is probably when Anderson, like August 31st, September 1st, they'll start showing them. So like bunches it up there, and then each hour has like, it's got a little hash mark. It's got more space. Not a huge amount of space, but like enough to write in what you're doing for that half hour or
if you
hour.
have it broken up more or need that.
And you can put like stuff down here, like I like these smiley face, neutral face, sad face. Like you like write a little thing about your day. How'd your day go? And then like I don't know, an AM, PM, and then like a stars. I don't know what this is for exactly, but whatever you want. So I like that. But then it has a bunch of stuff in there that I will just never use. So like my dream in 2023, I'm literally never going to use this.
Why
page.
don't you have a dream?
I just don't have any dreams. No more dreams.
No.
Money plan, I'm not going to do that. Book and movie list, that's a thing that I honestly always mean to do, and I'll usually set up a page in the back of my planner for that, because planners come with a bunch of blank pages in the back. But like I'm not gonna use it, or I'll make my own if I want it. Gifts given and received, like that's cool, but I'm not gonna use it.
Promise list?
I don't know.
Who makes that many promises?
It's a lot of promises.
Definitely do not make many promises.
When you make a promise, get in the habit of writing it writing it down straight away, which is like, that's cool and all. Looking back on 2023, I mean, I guess that's fine. You want to write like a little, like a blurb about that month maybe, but also they could have used all those extra pages and given me a daily page. Like, give me them daily pages though. So,
I think this is organized more for people. I mean, it's organized more, but you have to want that.
Yeah, sure. Most of the pages in this are monthlies and then weeklies. So it's not a very thick book either. It's it's very slim. Which I used one time and I really liked it. Then there's the Biz, which is the same thing but has more staid colors. Like it doesn't have the blue and orange and stuff.
Yeah.
The Light, which I honestly don't know what it is. They don't tell me. It doesn't say what it is. So like the contents. Oh, I guess it has fewer things. So monthly, the weekly, this yearly, dreaming and looking back. So I guess it like leaves out some of those things. But really, what I want from them is I want more things.
Get that and get the daily.
So I get both of these?
Yeah.
So then they have this thing called Days, which has, I don't know if this is new, but I haven't seen it before, so it's kind of new for me. Biz uses a different paper too. They all use their...
They used to have two different ones.
So let's look and see. Well, the thing is they use different paper in the journal versus the calendar. And they usually give you 3 books if you buy the starter set.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, so this uses Mio paper. Yeah. So Mio is what so it does use a different paper. Interesting. The Mio paper is really good.
Yeah.
It's thicker than the usual paper that they use, which is...
It says more substantial is what they...
Jabun Thin,
Yeah.
which is very nice. I think it compares really well to Tomoe River.
Yeah.
I like it. I might like it a little more than Tomoe River. Tomoe River is very crinkly and very,
sure.
very thin. So yeah, the Biz one uses different colors and a slightly different paper, a little thicker. Then there's the Days, which is the one I was saying is kind of new. This is the 3-in-1 lunch. It's kind of like that. You can just buy each one, but it comes as a set. But the Days ones are pretty cool. They have this like a day on each side, and then you can see it's like split down the middle, which they say you can use for like business and personal or whatever, or family and personal or something of that
Or
nature.
you could do it as just a list, a to-do list.
Yeah, you could just
And
use
just
one
like
size. Yeah, because it's got the tick boxes over here.
Yeah.
So I like this setup a lot. I think this is cool. I think I would use it. But this doesn't have the weekly view. It's got monthly and daily, and that's it. And a yearly, but like whatever. So this is like, that's not enough. I want all three, and they won't give you all three. There's no planet that has all three things. So this is what they give you if they give you the full...
That's why you got the cousin, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Hobonichi Techo cousin comes with all three. It's got daily pages, weekly pages, and a monthly page. Yeah. Which I was like, I'm not going to use the dailies, but I do use them for stuff.
Yeah.
I don't use all of them.
And the A4 is too... Sorry, there's like a bug on me. I kept feeling, but I didn't see it. Yeah, the A6 is too small for you.
A6 is too small, for sure.
And then... Yeah, there was nothing that worked right for you, and then...
No, the cousin is A5.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and there's a lot of things you have to figure out what you need, and figure out which version works for you. Because you have to do a lot of research in order to find exactly the one you want.
Yeah. So this is the 3-in-1 that it comes with. It comes with Life, Diary, and Idea.
Yeah.
So the Life one is very strange. So the Diary is what they call
He just got into a box.
that they call the journal type thing. Life is...
Yeah, you said you use the one all the time, the other you just have around, and you don't want to carry them all the time because you use them so rarely.
Well, the Life one is supposed to be like, you keep this one Life one for years and years. And just add stuff to it. So like 100 wishes, personal mottos, life plan. I ain't gonna do that. Look at this. Also, it's all in Japanese. You can download a translation, but like, this is for several years. You're supposed to fill in the year there. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. List of anniversaries, my chronicle. Like, I don't know, man.
Just for historical characters. Record what's happening to you and your family.
Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not gonna do it. Family tree. I'm certainly not gonna do that. Who's got that kind of time? Password hint list.
Look.
Don't do that. That's a horrible idea. Carry around a list of your passwords.
When you retire, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a family tree and stuff.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Wow.
I don't. My sister was really into family tree stuff. I'm just like, if I don't know the person, then I just don't care.
Definitely put your medical records in there, it says. Yeah. That's in there as well.
Your medical record, your financial management. So if you find somebody that has this and uses it, just like steal that and you have their entire life. This is wild. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I just don't buy the life bit. And then the other one is Idea, which
I think you're supposed to like have that, but also put your passport in there and carry it with you everywhere.
Also,
right?
like, make sure you write down your social security number.
This is
in the family tree, you will have your mother's maiden name in it, likely. Yeah.
What city you were born in.
That's right. Yeah.
Mother's
your first car.
Name, your first car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Your favorite ice cream flavor.
Yep.
Yeah. Then this is the idea, which is just a notebook. This is a notebook, is what it is. Which is fine. Yeah. But like, it's a notebook. It's nothing wild. So I don't know. Maybe I go for the Jabun standard because I really I like those colors. It's fun. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of.
But the cousin has everything you want.
I know the cousin has everything I want, but it's Tomoe River, and like I don't love it because like.
But it has everything you want.
Yeah.
So then why don't you like it?
Because I like switching things up. Also.
Okay. Well, there you go. You're bored.
Well, I don't know about bored. The Marks one has been pretty good this year.
So I can't see the clock. So
You
I
don't,
have to
need,
move
you don't need to
around.
know. It's we stopped.
My
at the 6
stomach
o'clock
has been
thing.
growling for a while.
right.
You
Well
saw
then.
that huge workout I did today.
If you're not a blue and orange fan, the colors are awful. I mean, that's true, but also like, I mean, I don't. Who doesn't like blue and orange? Those are two perfectly good. It's the Identity Theft speedrun book. That's right.
Yeah.
Will it be Tomoe River this year too? Yeah, it will be. New or old? I don't know. They don't make that distinction, so who knows?
Yeah.
So that's the Kikuyo. But then as I was griping about that, I'm like, look, I want the look of the Jibun Techo. I want the paper from the Jibun Techo, and I want all three parts like the cousin. And so somebody said, well, look, what about Wonderland 222? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me Google. So it comes in a bunch of different sizes. This is just the one I was looking at, so it's up in my tab. They have an A5, an A6, and I think there are some slim ones even. This is 52 GSM Tomoe River, new or old, who knows? Like, nobody's ever going to tell you about that. Like, you're never going to know. If it's Tomoe River and it's boring, that's why I know how. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. So this has got kind of all the things. The cover is boring. I guess you can get them in a few different...
That's the other thing I was going to say just by looking at the front. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, the cover looks boring, but also who cares? You're going to put it in a case anyway. I'm going to put it in some kind of a carrier.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so it could be plain white like a Midori. I just don't care.
Yeah, okay.
So it comes in purple, green, and black. You can get them in different colors if you want. Ships in October. Fine.
Okay. Yeah. When does it start? Does it start in October?
No, I'm sure it starts in January.
Okay, some start in December and stuff.
December 2022 through 2023.
Thank you.
Gives you a little overlap.
Yeah.
Tomoe River, like all coated paper, requires more time for wet inks. Interesting. So you get a key and index area in the front.
Yep.
You get the 4-year layout for.
4-year layout.
Does anybody use this? It's in every planner and it's on like every calendar. I have literally never referenced this thing. Does anybody use this?
I mean,
like maybe you want to know what day is my birthday on in 2024, but also kind of who cares? Like, why does that matter? Are you ever looking? Anybody use that? Put in the chat if you ever use that thing.
I'm looking at the Jet Pens thing and seeing what they
it's not going to be out yet.
Well, I'm just seeing what they have in terms of
You wish it was 68 so you could use a broad with base date. Just don't use base date. That stuff bleeds and feathers and it's horrible. Ugh. And if you like it, cool. Let 1,000 flowers bloom, but it'll bleed.
What did you
bleed
think of
through
the
so many
Marks
things.
one that I got you?
The Marks one is pretty okay.
Because those are out now, or you can buy them.
You can buy them already?
Yeah.
Wow. So I've been using this one, which is the Marks Agenda. It's pretty good. It's not as fountain pen friendly as I would like it to be, maybe. The layout is pretty good. It doesn't have it doesn't do daily pages at all. So no daily pages.
Yeah.
See if there's anything in here I can't show.
Didn't I put it for your birthday or something? That's where you got it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think you just ordered it for me as part of like a JetPens order. I think it was like, oh, I got this or
I
something
wonder
like
why
that.
I did that.
I don't know, just for funsies, because
Okay.
you know I like planners. Katie got out of a box
Out of
and
box
scared
now,
Scraggles. So this is what it looks like in the daily or in the weekly stuff. It doesn't have any daily pages.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think it's fine. Doesn't really bleed through much. You can see a little bit coming through every once in a while. I don't use everything on it, but it's fine. But it's been pretty good. Pretty good. But I kind of want to go back. I might go back to like a cousin AVEC or something because that's the 6-month version.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. I like the case. I like the cover.
I like it has the
Little
pouch thing.
zippy pouch thing. It's handy. It's got a little sleeve in here. I keep more stickers in here. Sometimes I put a cat sticker on things. Sometimes I throw those in there. Just little planner stickers.
Yep.
So the Marks has been good.
And it's like $35 though.
Yeah, it was
That's
less
cheap,
expensive. Yeah. So you got this 4-year layout. Nobody ever uses it. I think that
JD
was...
said they use it.
Greg, no. Ichirio, never. Jano, nope. Michael, never. Inky Hobbit, I have ED'd it. I don't know what that means. I have ED it. I don't know what that means. Maybe used it and it got autocorrected. Elizabeth says nope. Inky Hobbit has used the W222. use the dot things like tax payments and bonus season. The dot. Oh, used to dot things. Oh, I see. So you'll like make a little like a little dot in there. I see. Yeah, I get it. Inky Hobbit has used has used
holidays.
That thing. Yeah, but there's a whole other thing for that. There's like the yearly layout thing for that.
But what if you want to see other years?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Because things change every single year.
Do they? I mean, I celebrate my birthday on a different day every year, so.
No, I meant like certain Thanksgivings are on one day a certain year, and then next it's not always the same one.
I mean, I guess it's always the fourth Thursday. But I don't know, like this is so small that like maybe you could highlight it, maybe you could dot it, but you'd have to remember what those dots mean. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's only 2 pages, but like, why is it there though? Then it's got the yearly layout, which is what I was talking about there. So you have your month up at the top, and then all the dates going down. I rarely use this.
Yeah.
The only thing, there are lots of, that's true, Jewish holidays and that kind of stuff do change year to year. But like, you gotta put a little, you have to remember what those dots are. And it's a hard system for my brain would never let me do that. I've used this for putting in things like pen shows or beginning and end of semester, like big event type things. But lots of planners have those. Then you have a quarterly layout, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know that I would ever use this because I don't work in quarters. Also, there's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's about.
How is that a quarter?
Maybe there's another page. Easier low profile font, weekends. That's not about this.
Overall.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, if you have 3 quarters, you can use that. Green dot, income, red dot, bill, easy. Black dots for anniversary. Yeah, I just don't remember anniversaries. That's the trick there. Then we have this like routine tracker thing, which I always mean to use and always fall off of.
May I have an aside?
Go ahead.
August 5th is my parents' wedding anniversary, speaking of anniversaries, and it is their 50th wedding anniversary. What is that, Friday? Is that Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday of the DC Pen Show.
I wanted to say that because I'll be working, but think of my parents and wish them next week at the, well, they're not going to be at the DC Pen Show, but while there's a live stream, wish them a happy birthday because they'll watch. Yep.
A happy birthday?
A happy anniversary. 50th. 50 years. So many years.
There you go. Put it in the planner.
Yep.
They will see that, Ruth.
Yep, they
Ruth
will.
says congratulations. Yep. So I put that in there. It's done.
I officially remember before.
Yeah, look at you.
Because I knew I was going to be able to talk about it next week.
Yeah, you won't be on the thing except for briefly, likely.
Yep.
So then you have this like review and overview layout, which I really like. So this is one of the things that makes me think maybe this would be a good planner to get. Can I make this bigger? No, just this one thing. So it has like, I don't know, maybe these are quarters. It's got like quarters of May, I guess. Oh, weeks, because there's probably around 4 weeks. Yeah. And then like just a place to like write a review of the month, like an overview of the month. What happened this month? Big things, changes, events.
Okay.
I think that's cool. It would take up like, 6 pages. I know, I've got the hiccups.
Yeah.
Take up like 6 pages. I haven't seen that in a planner before, and I like it. I think it would work out pretty well.
I do not use a planner.
No,
I don't need a planner at all, unfortunately. It would just be there.
Yeah.
So.
Audrey's still using her little tiny Hobonichi from like 4 years ago as scratch paper.
Yeah.
We got you the
weekly.
Was that a Hobonichi Weeks?
Yes.
The Weeks XL or whatever with the extra paper in it. Yeah. Never use it.
No.
Ever. Huge waste of time and money. Use it for you actually started out using it and then kind of like just stopped. I forget.
Like many things that we do.
Yep. I forget what you were using it for, though. Like, you weren't using it for meetings or whatever, because you didn't really have those on the calendar. But you're using it for something. I forget what it was. You're like, oh, I have this idea for it.
The Weeks Mega.
Yeah. Weeks Mega. Yeah. I do like that. A lot of missteps. Look, it's the way it goes.
I'm sitting weirdly and I can't help it. It's comfortable.
Okay.
I'm sitting in a wooden chair, so.
All right, look, we'll stop talking about planners because Audrey's very bored with planners right now.
No, I don't care.
So anyway, monthly layout, need it. Weekly layout. This looks like an okay weekly layout.
You want more colors.
I want more colors. This is my problem with this thing.
You know
it
what
is
you need?
Dishwater dull boring. Like it's just that's.
You need more stickers. You need more washi.
I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. Like
make it time because you will enjoy it and it will look pretty.
It won't look pretty. I am bad at washi. I use washi on letters I send, and that's approximately all.
Well, that's practice
I'm
then.
not good at it. So like,
Becky, don't you dare! Stop it.
What? I didn't even see Becky. Oh, sort of bag is getting carried. Well, since you asked, nice. Bright
mods,
inks.
where are they? Where are the mods?
That's right.
Time out for Becky.
They actually say something about that specifically in here about how, like the print is like
boring.
Visible but not like.
It's watercolor friendly.
Yeah, it's Tomoe River. Like you can put whatever you want on it, really.
Well, I've never seen
Except
the
for
rest
gel
of water.
pens, it will just bleed. Gel pens bleed right through for no good reason.
Incapacitating color has enough visibility to
There it
provide
is.
structure, but light enough to be ignored, so that you are able to create your own layouts and structure. See, they want you to washi that up.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to pay $42 and have them do it. And so the gray, look, it's like this gray color, which is fine, but.
Wow, there's so many size. So the more size, the more that it bothers Mike.
It's probably true.
I had made a comment last week about doing something, and oh my gosh, I don't know how many times you sighed. You're like,
I left the house.
Well, I think that you should. I don't know. Probably think about it some more. Yeah, I don't know. And then multiple of those, and then you left.
Well, I left to go pick up food.
Yeah.
It's not like I left
No.
It sounded funnier that way,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that. I want those Jaboon colors, but I also want my daily pages, darn it.
We all want things, don't we?
I know, just give it to me. Give me those things. But also, the Hobonichi won't give you colors either. They're more intense than this, but they're pretty toned down. I want those bright Jaboon Techo colors. So, I don't know. I haven't found my perfect thing yet, but eventually. So, you like horizontal stuff when it comes to your planner layout? Yeah, I've had some planners that were horizontal. What was the one that we were getting that was like custom for so long?
Plum
paper.
Plum paper.
Yeah, those were
planners.
horizontal layouts.
You could customize any of that thing. Yeah.
I used the student one a lot.
Yeah.
But then they changed their paper and it became very thick and not fountain pen friendly at all. That's why we stopped using them. But, make your own planner? Not gonna. Have someone design one for you? No, it's too... After hearing like what Mike Hurley has to say about making paper goods and selling notebooks and things like that, I don't think I'm gonna do that. It sounds horrible. just sounds horrible. Make my own. Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, here's what I want.
I have not looked at the Plum Planner thing forever, so I'm seeing what's changed.
Like, what I want is just a colorful Hobonichi cousin.
Yeah.
just give me that cousin Avec with colors.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But also, like, give me the Jaboon paper because I like it a little better.
Yeah, you can make your own cover, custom holiday events. You customize layouts, choose a start month and end month. You can add those money thing or whatever. A blog thing where you can add ideas.
Yeah,
all that sort of stuff.
I like the stuff that Plum Paper will let you do, but they're very thick and they're not fountain pen friendly, or at least they weren't when we stopped using them. Scraggles heard a boom.
Yeah,
I think there's thunder coming. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make my own planner, but like I've got opinions.
Interesting. They have student planners now, but they're ones for elementary school, middle and high school, and college.
Oh, interesting.
And they're not for like they have teacher ones.
The teacher one is not what I want.
Yeah.
I always wanted the student one as a teacher.
Yeah.
Kikuyo B6 slim size is nice too. Kikuyo B6 slim size. I don't think I've ever used a Kikuyo planner. Let's see. That's the Jabun Techo, yeah. Elementary kids should not be so scheduled to need a planner. It's probably just like homework and stuff. Like, I don't know, in 5th grade I had homework.
Yeah.
You just do sports.
Sports, vacations.
It's never too early to get a kid started on a planner, right? Like,
yeah.
I think I had a day timer back then.
What?
Yeah. I still have my day timer from college. Like it's a 6-ring notebook. No, it'll be way too small for these things.
Yeah, we still need to get something like that.
I did a giant, thick 6-ring notebook binder thing to put my stickies in. So interesting how particularly we are with planners. I would need one with daily pages too. Otherwise, I don't think I'd use the planner at all. So you just use the daily pages, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah. I think actually I could get away with a planner that was just a month and days, and no weeks.
So
maybe because I use my my Write Pads one for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I could use the.
They say the paper that they use. They use 70-pound text paper, which is a thick paper with a smooth writing surface. Our paper is made specifically for us by Mohawk Fine Papers.
I actually met the Mohawk rep at a show
Really?
one time. Yeah, yeah. Brad introduced me. Yeah,
What'd
70
you say now?
70-pound. That's some thick paper. 70-pound.
That's what it says.
Let's see. 72 GSM.
Yeah.
That's 105 GSM. That's pretty thick.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, 105 is pretty thick.
Well, I recommend them if you are open to using other like felt tip marker or mark things like that.
I mean, also that might be a different paper now too. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. There's no telling.
They didn't say like where they had it made from before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So maybe it might be different. Yeah. You love the 5-year planner, some lines. Yeah, I've actually been. Well, it's not really a planner. It's like a diary type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been actually keeping up with mine very well. I don't think I've missed a day since I started.
Wow, look at you.
Yep. So that's good. I mean, I'm on my first year, so I haven't reaped any of the benefits of it.
Well, yeah.
And sometimes one of them's like, took a nap. Like, just not, just maybe nothing happened.
Wait, is that what's going to say for tonight? Because we'll take a nap after pizza.
Probably will take a nap. I've been getting up too early and not going to sleep early enough. It's been a whole thing.
Well, we had fun. I'm hungry for pizza.
Audrey says that we have to stop having fun, so we will. What kind of pizza are we getting tonight?
I don't know.
Well, you're the starving one. Which one sounds best?
I don't know.
Oh, I got to go out anyway. What was I going to get? I wrote it down. Copier paper. Can I get copier paper and this other stuff at the same place? No. I know. No, that's, I mean, to write in your 5-year journal. Well, I mean, I keep it right next to my desk. A lot of times I'll do it the next morning.
Oh, cheating, huh?
I don't think it's cheating. I'll do it
I think it's cheating.
I'll be like, what did I do last night?
Day of only.
Nah, that's too hard. Ask them to cut the pizza into B6 slices. I would not do that to a pizza place. Let's get.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna leave. Thanks very much for hanging out today.
Remember, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in Cheerio Waterbus, tell your friends if you have one.
If you have a friend.
Not a friend. If you already have a bottle of Cheerio Waterbus.
If you have one friend.
And somebody was like, oh, I like that ink. How do I get it? Just tell them then.
Spread the word. I'll put it on my social medias or whatever, but do spread the word about Cheerio Waterbus, 3 p.m. Eastern Sunday release. I don't think it's going to sell out immediately. The last one took a day, but also this might be the last run. I'm not going to commit to saying I'll never make this again, but...
Is that because you want to have other inks that you have other ideas that you just want to come to fruition?
I don't want to be a stockist. I don't want to stock ink, so I don't want to have it forever because I'd have to pay for it. So, but yeah, Sunday. Also, if you don't want the ink, like whatever, sale on the other stuff. You want a pen rest or two? Get them cheap on that day. Yeah. You want to get some stickers? Maybe a nib? I got all the engraved nibs available.
You got a scraggle face? Who doesn't want a scraggle face on there? You get to see a scraggly dog when you're writing. That's
right, with a scraggle face.
Or a nosy face.
There you go. All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place.
By eating pizza and saying Cheerio to that water bus.
Cheerio, Waterbus.